We talking shoes, we talking tops, we're talking dresses. I am looking for a well-rounded wardrobe, and that's what I'm piecing together. Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back. What's going on, subbies? And what's crack-a-lackin' newbies? And just in case you know what crack-a-lackin' means, but don't know what a newbie is, honey, I'm about to tell you. A newbie be anybody checking me out, maybe for the first time, maybe for the second, maybe even for the third. Honey, we do not count things like that around here. We really don't. I just want all of my subs and I want all of my noobs to come together and come on in. Come on in. So for today we got a little update on some updates. So for all those who are not initiated, I'm just going to catch you up on current events. Not too long ago, I said that I wanted to do some enhancements, some improvements as far as things in my life. You know, little improvements here and there. Things like hair, which we've been talking about, you know, because we got a little color up in the mix and we're going to give a little update on that. And, you know, adding things to my skincare regimen, clothes, you know, certain apparels and accoutrements, things to also increase my health and well-being and yada, yada, yada. I call this initiative Dolce 2.0. So it's me, it's still me, but just better. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, I have a couple of updates with the upgrades that I am going to make in my life. You know how we like to keep each other informed and abreast of what is going on. So this is no different. And I figure I come in and show and tell, well, more so tell than show, and just give y'all a little update, just real quick, and just let y'all know how my timeline is going with certain things. So, without any further delay, we're just going to jump right into what I have for today. I am a rhyming machine. Anyway, so let's get right to it. So I got my little notes in front of me, and we're just going to go right down the list really quickly. Number one, I said that I don't drink enough water, basically. And so one of my goals was to drink more water, have more water intake. Of course, we know that water is good for just about everything in your body, your organs, your skin, your hair, and everything in between. I have not been good in the past. And I know that I have to do better. And that was the goal. So, have I done better with my water intake? You know, yes, kinda. Well, it's really yes and no. But let me explain. See, what had happened was when I closed the camera and I logged off for that day, I went right to it. I had already really started drinking more water. And I was doing pretty well with that. And then about a week or two in it, I kind of fell off. And I wasn't drinking too much. But now I'm getting back into it. I'm really making a concerted effort because, like I said, I really want to up my water intake. And I can sort of feel the difference. When I drink water, I get a little bit more energy, just a little bit more. And that plus my sleep, which we're going to get into later because that was also on the list. That has given me, you know, a little more pep in my step. So I am going to get back on the bandwagon. I am going to dust myself off and get right back to it. And there's no better time than the present. So if you see me take a little sip here and there, as far as my water, that's what that's about. I am going to be taking a water break. Oh, okay. I'm about to drink my water. Hold, please. Take a little sip here and there. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it more of a normal thing for me and incorporate it more into what I'm doing every day. but I do have my thermos that I showed you guys before. So there's that incentive, as well as the tall glass that I just used. Now that has a straw in it, and normally I don't sip my water. I just gulp it, like drink it all down. So I guess there's like two types of people in the world: those who sip their water and those who gulp. And I'm of the latter persuasion. I gulp my waters. So I'm just curious, what do y'all do? Do y'all sip your water and take little increments as you go throughout the day? Or do you gulp it down like me? Because like I said, when I'm at home, I'll take a mug or a glass of water and I'll just drink all of that in one go. And then I'll come back later and then I'll make another glass and drink that in one go as well. I'm not a sipper. I don't sip throughout the day. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just curious how the other water intakers take in their water. And everybody's different, so c'est la vie. As long as you get your water intake in, then it's all good. So, next on the list, we are going to talk about bedtime. Now, I told you guys, basically, I am a night owl. I stay up pretty late, but I don't have to wake up until late as far as the morning is concerned, because of my work schedule. I don't really have to be to work because I work from home. I don't have to be to work until about 10 o'clock. So I normally go to bed at 2. I wake up at like about 9-ish, 9:30-ish, and then I'm logging on about 10 o'clock. So that normally works for me, but I have been trying to get to bed a little earlier because when I go to bed at 2, sometimes it's not a restful sleep. So that 7 hours turns into 6, sometimes turns into 5, and then I'm waking up and I'm not feeling refreshed. I'm not feeling anew. And just like with the water, we know that sleep is very important to your health and well-being. It helps your mind, it helps your cells, it helps with rejuvenation. This is the time that your body uses to regenerate and repair and reset. Not to mention, it helps the way you look. You know, you don't want to look haggard and raggedy and worn out. So with that being said, I'm trying to get my beauty sleep on, and so far so good. I'm happy to report that I have been going to bed a little bit earlier. Like I said, normally it's about 2 in the morning. But I have been going to bed, I've been shutting off the TV or whatever else around 12 midnight. And once I get everything together and, wrap my hair up and do what I need to do and get ready for bed, I can get into bed around 1 o'clock, if not a little earlier, maybe 12:30, something like that. So I've been doing better. I think an hour, is good. Now, I will tell you, I tried to go to bed way earlier than that. I think I did 10:30 and I woke up with a headache. Yeah, that doesn't work for me. Not getting enough sleep, that hurts. But getting too much sleep, that also hurts me as well. I don't know if I'm the only one, but if I get way too much sleep, if I'm in the bed way too long, then I get a headache. So 10 o'clock is not going to work for me if I'm waking up at 9. That's not going to work. So with that being said, my happy spot, my happy hour, if you will, right now is about 12:30, 1 o'clock. So we'll see how that progresses, and if I have to make any changes, then I will. But like I said, I am making a concerted effort to get more restful sleep. And in doing so, going to bed just a little bit earlier. Now, next on the list is hair color. Hair color. Now, we did talk a little about hair color in my last video. I told you guys that I re-upped on my hair color, and I plan on doing it pretty soon. Now, actually and factually, I was going to do it last week. Sometimes I can't hold my mule. Sometimes I get a little excited and I just want to do it right away. But I decided to hold off because my hair is growing in. I'm getting roots. I'm getting a lot of new growth, and it's a little coarser because of the new growth, a little thicker. I just figured it would be a smoother time for me to do it a little after I relax, maybe a week after that, you know what I mean? So I can just comb it through and just be done and not have to really, For those who know. But with me being me, the curiosity girl that I am, I did a little swatch. I did some swatches, And I have to tell you, I got a little nervous. I got a little concerned because, like I said, I want to go warmer. So I got something warmer. I got golden honey or honey brown. That's what I got. So I did a little swatch, just a little preview of it. And I also did the toasted hazelnut. Now, all of this is from Clairol Beautiful, and the toasted hazelnut, that's a little cooler or neutral, if you will. And that's what I had before. I never used it before because I used something else, but I did a color test on a paper towel and it was very interesting. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I tested all three. This is the light, what was it? The blonde that I used. This richer color, this is the toasted hazelnut. And this right here down at the bottom, this is the honey brown. And I got a little concerned because I said, well, the toasted hazelnut, looks like what I want to end up with. And to me, the honey brown is just a deeper blonde. I got a little concerned. And I got a little confused, I will admit. So I was thinking, well, maybe I should use the toasted hazelnut. Plus it's for grays. So that's going to cover a little more and deeper. And then maybe I shouldn't use the honey. Honey, I was all over the place. I really was. So, but what I'm going to do is this. I think I'm going to use both. Yes, I think I'm going to use both. And we're going to try and see and try and see what happens. Because me just looking at it, the toasted hazelnut, like I said, it looks more like it has a little bit more red in it. Now I know it's more yellow, but the honey brown doesn't look as warm as I thought it should look. But it's been a while since I used it. It honestly has. And I think no matter what, it's gonna be fine. But I'm glad that I did do a paper test, a little color test prior to. So like I said, I think we're gonna mix some things up and we're gonna see what the Deux ends up doing. And like I said, the sun is really gonna help too, making my hair lighter through that process, that sun-kissed, lightness that comes along with summertime. So that's been happening too. So I'm not so worried anymore. I was a little concerned. I was a little concerned and somewhat confused. But I'm okay. I think I'm going to use both of them. So we're going to do that. That's coming up. That's next on deck. So speaking of hair tings, next up are my bangs. Now, I said that I was going to grow them out and try something a little new. This is my signature look. I normally wear bangs to about my eyes, but I have decided to grow them out just for a little change up. And when I say grow them out, I'm right now trying to grow them to about my cheeks. So have curtain bangs. My hair is pretty long. My bangs are pretty long right now because they're encroaching in on my eye space more so than usual because I do like long bangs. But anyway, so I've been wearing my hair sort of swooped to the side. Right now they're sort of behaving and not in my eyes, but I will be wearing my hair swooped and sort of pushed to the side so I can see all of y'all and y'all can see me. And I will say it's been a challenge for me not to cut them because again, I don't want to look too shaggy in the process. And anybody who's gotten their haircut, y'all know it's like that in-between process when you're trying to grow out a certain haircut where it looks, you get a little nervous, you get a little concerned as far as the way you look. You may not, that whole transition thing can have you a little shook. Because you have to find a way to finagle and still look good during the process of growing it out, growing out that haircut or, trying something new. So I'm kind of in that phase right now, but we hanging on. And like I said, that's what I'm going to do. But my bangs are pretty much, they're getting longer and longer. So we're going to do it. We're going to do it. I feel good about it. Like I said, if all else fails, we can always cut them back. As far as some of the other updates, I'm still on the lookout as far as having a bigger space. That's been quite a process as well. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. But I am looking to broaden my horizons as far as personal space. But in the meantime and in between time, I have been doing certain things as far as my wardrobe, honey. Honey, I'm telling you, I got some shoes on deck that I want to show. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. And just certain things that give me little bursts of joy as far as adding to my wardrobe and my overall look and just feeling good and feeling better about myself. Not that I feel bad, because I don't. Just enhancements. Like I said, just little enhancements, just little things, just little items that not only help to brighten you on the inside, but also give you a little color and a little ornamentation on the outside. So I will be sharing that with you guys as well. So I think that's about it as far as the updates are concerned. I'm going to have some more later on. But you know, I've been coming in here and there, just dropping a dime on what's been going on with me and giving y'all the 411. So now that I have given the updates on some of the updates and the upgrades, I think we can skedaddle and get up out of here. What do you think? I think we should. Wait a minute. Okay, so I have finished my water and now we can get up out of here. What do you think? I think we should, honey. So that's what we're about to do. So that wasn't too bad, right? We were in and out, okay? I want to thank you so much for dialing in and showing up. I really do appreciate it. I really do. I really do. And yeah, we'll be back talking about some more stuff, some more updates, some more upgrades, some more. We're just going up, up, up. So you gotta come back for that. So you already know. It's going to be the same Dolce dial. It's going to be the same Dolce channel. So you come on back. All right.